Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation here to talk to you guys a little TDM on Arcade, and this is a 25-2 gameplay. That's 12.5 KD. Sadly, I was not the one that made this. You guys probably knew from right off the bat from the score that I was not the one who got this gameplay. It's one of my friends, Thomas. You guys probably saw a couple of gameplays from him in the past, but for those of new people from you guys haven't. So anyway, Thomas, he's one of my friends. I know him. His PSN is Bouncing Boobies, very mature, I know, and his YouTube is Dallas Stars Killer Fan. So anyway, now that we've kind of given him his credit, he's an awesome guy, really good Call of Duty player. Play with him a lot. What I want to talk about today I'm gonna give you guys some backstory first. So earlier today, or this morning actually, I checked my YouTube stats like I usually do, or actually for the past couple days I haven't been because I've been studying so much for my finals, and I found that we went through a huge subscriber jump. Welcome to the 40+ new guys. You guys are awesome. I remember 3 days ago when I made my last video, I said that we only had 313. That is not true anymore, guys. We have over 350 subscribers. All of you, which all of you guys are awesome. Sorry, guys, trying to phrase my sentences here because I'm just flabbergasted by these numbers. And basically, after seeing that, I decided, okay, I'm going to take a little break and check out these analytics, reply to some comments, reply to some PMs, kind of talk you guys up, and make sure you guys know I'm here. So I checked the analytics to kind of creep on you guys, kind of see what you guys like, dislike, and all that stuff to do with the channel. And I found some pretty interesting stuff. So the main thing that I really liked was the demographics. So checking out the subscribers, kind of where you guys live. Lots of you guys are from New Zealand, surprisingly. I didn't get it, but lots of you guys come from New Zealand, which is pretty awesome. But another thing that I noticed is 45% of you guys, it's almost half of all my subscribers, are between the ages of 13 and 17. Not surprisingly, only about 12% of you guys are girls, so we gotta work on that. More ladies to the nation, if you will. But basically, I learned that lots of you guys are between the ages of 13 and 17, and that kind of got the gears turning. It kind of made me start thinking maybe I should share some high school advice with you guys. So I'll leave the whole social torture, bullying, that stuff for another video. Don't fret, guys. I will get to that because I have a huge amount of experience with that. But what I want to talk about now is because it really pertains to now, because some of you guys are going through finals, some of you guys are going to be choosing your courses for your future years, and this really pertains to those of you who are just entering high school, so the 13, 14-year-olds, and even the 15-year-olds who are going into your junior year next year. Your junior year is way more important than your freshman or sophomore year, guys, trust me. And this kind of gives you a guide-ish to kind of just a few little tips to really help you guys out in your future. So I'm going to get right into it. First of all, know that your grade 9 and grade 10 year, the grades in that year will not count towards pretty much anything. Okay, as far as the Canadian school system is concerned, as well as I'm fairly certain about most American school systems for most of the states, and maybe probably, I'm like 80% certain in Europe, your grade 9, 10 grades don't really account for much, if anything. You could pretty much get 60s in all those classes, and then still in grade 11, as long as you kind of picked up what you could. So I'm not saying don't pay attention in grade 9 and 10, but I'm saying is that don't stress over your exam so much. Don't stress between the difference between an 84 and an 86. Like, really kind of take your time. It doesn't mean that much. Other than the fact that if you get an 80% average, usually if you get like on your honor roll every year, universities might give you like scholarships or something like that, then in that case, go for it. But if that does not apply to you, then really kind of relax. Like, if you're just going to get an 82 opposed to an 84, if you studied an extra like 5 hours, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe you guys should relax for those 2 hours. But keep in mind then that grade 11 and 12, those are your more important years. Grade 12 in specific, because those are the grades that you're submitting when you go to university or college, so keep that in mind. But what I do want you guys to also think of is that when you're going into your grade 9 and 10, when you're getting into high school, you want to make sure that you guys are as narrowed in as possible, as kind of heat-seeking on what career you guys want. So you guys have to figure out, before you guys are too deep into high school, what you want to do. Do you want to go into the trades? Do you want to go into your university or college? Like, because in Canada there is a difference between university and college. I'm not going to go into it, but you guys have to figure that out. Do you guys want to take your AP courses, or do you guys want to take the normal courses? And Canada, it's called academic and applied courses. Academic being kind of the AP side, and applied being kind of the normal side. That's what they're called. But for you guys in the States, and for those of you guys all over, find your equivalencies to what I'm going to talk about. So you have to figure that out. And then after that, you want to figure out what kind of area you want to go in. Sciences, mathematics, what have you. And after you figure that out, you want to figure out what specific career you want to go into. And all of these things, guys, I know lots of people say it's really difficult to find what career you want, and it is. It's going to take you a while. But you have to figure out something that makes you happy. Not just for the money, but something that makes you happy, something that you're going to want to do for the rest of your life, or at least a majority of it. And hopefully you guys take this information. I know I kind of just rushed through it, but I want to kind of give it to you give it to you in a condensed form. I was originally going to do a little double feature, but it just really wasn't worth it. It was just me expanding what I already said. But trust me, guys, right now I have chemistry and bio and history and a whole bunch of courses I don't need that I just decided to take in past years. And really, it was not. They will never amount to anything. The stress that I was feeling over the last semester will not amount to anything in my future, and I have just come to the realization. So I wanted to share this little tidbit of information with you while I'm stressing over these exams. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A little 25 and 2 action here. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.